How's it going? It's Shane. Tom is ready to show you another country classic on the acoustic guitar. This time, this video, we have a classic. One of the best country songs ever, in my opinion, and that is Don't Close Your Eyes by Keith Whitley. A song that's just means a lot to me, means a lot to a lot of people around the world, and it's my pleasure to show you how to play it. You can get joy out of playing this song and keep this song and the memory of Keith Whitley alive. The song came out and released in 1988 off the Don't Close Your Eyes album by Keith Whitley. It was written by a songwriter extraordinaire, Bob McDill, who's, I mean, the list is a mile long of what he's wrote. Louisiana Saturday Night, Baby's Got Her Blue Jeans On, Gone Country, Everything that Glitters Is Not Gold, Somebody Slap Me by John Anderson. Thank you so much for Bob McDill in this life, because he's given us so many country classics. And this one might be at the very top of the list of the songs that he wrote. The song's tremendously popular even to this day, and it was the #1 Billboard Country Song of the Year back in 1988. And a good song doesn't need too much to make it a classic, but you put the voice of Keith Whitley singing a great song like this, I mean, it's going to be a classic. So let's get with it. Let's learn how to play Don't Close Your Eyes by Keith Whitley. And Shane T's got his sweet tea ready, and I'm ready to show y'all how to play this song and keep the memory and spirit of Keith Whitley alive. So let's learn how to play Don't Close Your Eyes by Keith Whitley. Let's learn the chords and the strumming pattern to Don't Close Your Eyes by Keith Whitley. Now, if you already know some chords on the guitar, if you're comfortable with the chords that go to this song, which you see on your screen right now, then you could skip ahead. I'll put some timestamps in this video where I'll show you how to play the intro lick, that very famous intro lick, and the section where we put all the chords together and play along with the song, that 4 minutes and 12 seconds of country classic bliss that is Don't Close Your Eyes. Now, if you are just learning how to play the guitar and you're just wanting to learn how to play some chords and you want to know the chords that you need to know to play Don't Close Your Eyes, then that's what this section is. So if you know chords, know these chords to this song, go ahead and skip ahead. If not, hang out right here and I'll show you about the 7 chords that we need to learn to play this song. There's a little bit more. There's some variations of them that you can do, but primarily it's about 7 chords. All right, so the first chord is G major. Put a finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret. Put another finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Play the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string open. And then put a finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. And check out those chord diagrams if you need to. Show you where to put your fingers, what strings to strum. You'll strum all 6 strings on this G major chord. Next chord is C major. First finger goes on the 2nd string, 1st fret. Then you skip a string. Put your middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Then ring finger goes on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Strum down, 5th string on down. Next chord that we want to learn is D major. D major, middle finger goes on the 2nd fret, 1st string. Index finger goes on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And then your middle finger goes on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Strum down, 4th string on down. So G, C, D. Now we will eventually throw in an A minor. A minor, 1st string, or 1st finger, excuse me, your index finger goes on the 2nd string, 1st fret. Then your middle finger goes on the 4th string, 2nd fret. And then your ring finger goes on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. You strum down, 5th string on down. So that's an A minor chord. And then we're going to play the E minor. E minor occurs on the 2nd fret of the 4th and 5th strings. So 4th and 5th strings, 2nd fret. Strum all 6 strings. I will show you also the A7 chord. That occurs a little bit in this song, or A minor 7th, I should say. There we go. Knew that sounded too happy for this song. It's an A minor 7. So A minor 7 is just like your A minor. You just take off your ring finger and play that. And again, check out the chord diagrams if you need to. Now, one little tip I'll tell you when you're playing this song, think of this song like in circles, like you're doing laps or you're doing like loops. And what I mean is, a lot of the song you go from G, C, D, and G. See how that's like a loop? We just kind of worked our way down the guitar neck and back up to G. Another little thing you want to keep in mind, they got this really nice chord progression that occurs in a lot of country songs. And that's this G with an F sharp in the bass, and then E minor. You see this a lot with Garth Brooks songs, a lot of country songs, a lot of songs in general have that G to F sharp in the bass to E minor. And that's going to occur a lot. So let's recap. Our chords are G, C, D, A minor, E minor, A minor 7, and then the G with the F sharp in the bass. That little thing there. Strumming pattern, it's pretty much just plucking. Now eventually he'll start strumming, and when he does, it's just a nice slow tempo, down and up. So down and up when you're strumming it, but a lot of the song you could just play, just pluck it. But that's the chords, that's the strumming pattern to Don't Close Your Eyes. Let's learn the intro lick, and then we'll play along with the whole song. Now that we know the chords and strumming pattern to Don't Close Your Eyes, let's learn that famous intro lick. I think a good thing to keep in mind when you're learning the intro to Don't Close Your Eyes is essentially it's just based on this G-shaped chord, the C-shaped chord, and the D-shaped chord. So when you play, see how I'm kind of in the G position there, and then go down to the C. Then eventually I go to the D. And eventually I end up at the G. Back to C, back to G. So it's a lot more going on than just playing these chords if you're wanting to learn the lick, but that's how the lick is based around those chords. So let's take it slow. Check out those tabs on your screen, and we'll take it slow, and you'll be playing this intro lick in no time at all. So we're going to start out on the 4th string open, 3rd string open. Now when I pluck the 3rd string, I'm going to take my middle finger and hammer on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So it sounds like. So on only pluck twice, but I make 3 notes by doing that because of the hammer on. Then I play the second string open. Then I come up here to the C position, C major chord shape position, and I'm going to play the 5th string, 3rd fret, and the 4th string open. Then I'm going to hammer on with my middle finger like I did down here on the 3rd string, but this time we're going to hammer on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, like that. Now I'm in the C chord position. I go down 3rd string open, 1st fret of the 2nd string, back up to the 3rd string open. Then I play the 1st string open right there. Then go back to the 1st fret of the 2nd string. I'm gonna hammer on again here on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and play the 2nd string 1st fret again. So it sounds like. Just like that. So now we're done with the C position for right now. Then I go to the D position. Play the 4th string open. So that's 4th string open, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 2nd fret of the 1st string. Now I'm going to reach my pinky up. Now this is kind of difficult to do if you're just learning. Put your pinky on that 4th string, 4th fret. Now if you can't do that, just take your ring finger up there and do it. But that's how we go from the D chord. All we do is just see my right hand just going down the 4th string on down. And I end at the 2nd fret of the 1st string. And then that's our next little section. So 4th string, 4th fret. Play the 3rd string open. Then on the 2nd time I pluck that 3rd string open, I'm going to hammer on again a 2nd fret. So then play the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then we're back to the G position, but really all we're doing is playing the open 4th string, open 3rd string, 1st string 3rd fret, back to the 3rd string open, and then you hammer on again, play the 3rd string open again, have your 1st finger ready on this 2nd string 1st fret, and play the 3rd string open, and then you've ended on a G chord, or you can just strum down the 4th string on down, so it's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string open, but the 1st string is pressed down on the 3rd fret. So a real simplified version is then C chord, D, then back to G, then C, and G. See how that kind of works? That's the real simplified version of it without plucking too many different strings. But that's essentially what you're doing. So let's go over it one more time, real slow. D position, G position, then and that's how you play the intro. Just refer to the tablature on your screen and you'll get it, and you'll be playing along with it in no time at all. Now that we know the chords and the strumming pattern and the intro lick, now the time has come to play along with the song and put it all together. Now you can, when we play the intro, you can either play it, the intro lick, or if you're more comfortable just strumming, it's C, don, don, D, don, 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 G, C, G. And that's when Keith starts singing. and gives us goosebumps and almost brings a tear to our eyes. But that's how you play the intro. So I'll leave it up to you, whichever you want to do. If you want to play the lick or just strum C, D, G, C, G. And the first verse kicks in. Now, remember, the two things are pretty prominent in this song. You go from C, D, G, and you got that progression of G down to F sharp to the E minor. So that occurs a lot. Another thing you'll see as you look at the lyrics and the chords on your screen as we play along, you'll see this D sustained or D sus. If you're like, what's D sus? You didn't show us how to play that. Well, it just occurs. It's optional if you want to sound kind of like the record, but it only occurs a little bit. So that's why. And plus, it's not that much more to learn. All you have to do is play the D major chord and throw the pinky on there real quick on the 3rd fret, 1st string, like that. So the song kind of starts off, I know you loved him, C to D. See that? And that's all a D sustained is, as it pertains to this song. But that's totally optional. If you just want to go, I know you loved him, C to D, a long time ago. See, you don't have to put your pinky on there if you don't want to. But if you're feeling like you want to add a little bit more to the song and sound like the record, that's what that D to D sustain, and pull your pinky back off of it. All right, let's start playing this song. Got the intro again is C, if you're playing the chords, D, doom, 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 C. I know you loved him, C. Now you can pluck or strum. A long time ago, G to F sharp to E minor. Even now in my arms, A minor. D, you still want him, I know. C, G, darling, this time, C, D, let your memories die. F sharp to E minor, that same progression over and over. When you hold me tonight, A minor to D. Don't close your eyes, G, C to G. And that's our first verse. Let's go right into the chorus. Don't close your eyes, C, let it be me, D. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Same chord progression. Darling just wants A minor. Let yesterday go, D. Find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight, A minor, when you love me tonight, D. Don't close your eyes. And let me show you how to play that part there. All you do is go from C, B, A minor 7, G. So that's the C chord, the B note on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Then you play the A minor 7 to G. So in real time it's. And then they go right into the lick again, like you played in the intro. Doom, 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 G, C, G. And we go right into verse 2. Maybe I've been a fool, C, D, holding on all this time. That progression again down to E minor. Lying here in your arms, A minor, D, knowing he's G's in your mind. G, C, G. And I keep hoping someday, C, D, that you'll see the light. Let it be me tonight, A minor. D, don't close your eyes. Repeat that chorus again. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, A minor, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight, A minor, when you to D. Don't close your eyes. There's that progression, A minor, 7 to G. Repeat that chorus again. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight. Don't close your eyes. Then he goes, just hold me tight. That section again. When you love me tonight, D, don't close your eyes. Then you end on that G major chord. And that's how you play Don't Close Your Eyes by Keith Whitley. What a classic. Thank you again to Frank and Archie and everybody else that requested this wonderful classic song, Don't Close Your Eyes. Hopefully this video has been helpful to you and you learned how to play it. And hopefully you'll be playing it for a long, long time. Keeping this song alive, keeping Keith Whitley's memory alive, keeping the artistry and craftsmanship of legendary songwriter Bob McDill alive, and all his creations, man. If you hadn't already, I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you get all the latest acoustic guitar lessons and country classic guitar tutorials as soon as I publish them. Until next time, I'm Shane Thomas. You all keep strumming and humming. Take care. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy.